How can you become a ninja in Terraria? No, not the ninja inside of the king slime. This guy got no defense, damage boost, nothing. I'm talking about a real ninja. The kind that throws a smoke bomb down and poofs away. I know we're in Terraria, but trust me, there's gonna be poofing, literally. The only problem is that, well, the rogue class is doo-doo in vanilla Terraria, so can't recommend you any good weapons there. For that, you'll have to get a PC and download Calamity mod, since almost all vanilla throwing weapons are garbage, except B-nades, of course. But what I can do is create a maximum dodge chance build that allow you to dodge a lot of your attacks and make you really fast. So that's exactly what I did. I call this combination the ninja build, and I think you know why. It maximizes your chance to dodge an attack and provides very high mobility. You may think it isn't worth it, or your dodging skills are too poor for this, but trust me, if you give it a try, you may just love it. And after all, you can modify it to your liking. First up, if we're gonna be a ninja, we obviously need the Master Ninja gear. Even if you're not following my ninja build, it's one of the best endgame accessories out there for any class. It allows a player to climb walls, which is kinda useless, but also to dash in boss fights and dodge any attack 10% of the time. It can't dodge insta-kill attacks though by the Daytime Empress and Dungeon Guardian. Anyways, the dash and dodge are super useful in boss fights. Just when you think you're about to die, boom, smoke cloud and you survive. And the dash too is very helpful to avoid certain attacks like Duke's fast charges, Empress's light attacks, and the Moonlord's phantasmal death ray. In fact, the death ray is very difficult to dodge without any dash accessories, so you're gonna want to at least use one. The Master Ninja gear is crafted by combining 4 ingredients together at a tinker's workshop: the climbing claws from surface chests, wooden and pearl wood crates, and sometimes a skeleton merchant shop, shoe spikes from gold chests underground, which are really easy to find with splunker potions, and the tabby and black belt. Both drop with an 8% chance in normal mode or 16% chance in expert and master mode from the Bone Lee. Bone Lees are enemies in the post-planetary dungeon that are uncommon but pretty easy to kill as long as you see them. They'll come flying at you at very high speed, deal tons of damage, and move very quickly, although they're overall still pretty easy to kill since you can stun lock them with almost any weapon, especially ones with decent knockback. Anyways, fish up climbing claws, dig for shoe spikes, and kill Bone Lees for the tabby and black belt, and boom, mix everything together and you'll have the Master Ninja gear. Next up, we want to use an accessory that used to be straight ass, but ever since Terraria's journey's end, it's proved to be pretty useful: the Brain of Confusion. It provides the player with the following: a 60% chance to confuse enemies that damage you, and a 17% chance to dodge incoming attacks. Dodging an incoming attack will also lead to 10% increased critical strike chance and summon damage for 4 seconds, and during these 4 seconds you can't dodge again. Before 1.4, it used to just confuse enemies, so the Worm Scarf was obviously way better, but now it's fair to say they're both great choices. The confusion helps with crowd control at any point in the game: Goblin Army, Power Invasion, Solar Eclipse, and more. And the dodge chance helps a ton, since 17% means you'll take no damage from about 1 in every 6 attacks done to you, and you'll have heavily increased damage output for the next few seconds as well. This accessory is an awesome one, and it's completely fair to use it even end game. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot, it's an expert and master mode only accessory. But don't worry, if you've watched the video this far and you're planning to try this build, you're probably in end game, meaning getting this accessory will be super easy for you no matter what mode you're in. The Brain of Confusion is a guaranteed drop from the Brain of Cthulhu in expert and master mode. The guaranteed drop part is pretty neat. If you're in a corruption world and or a normal world, just create a new world with any size and name, pick Crimson in expert mode. Even if you're a complete rookie of the game, defeating the Brain of Cthulhu in expert mode is super easy with hard mode endgame weapons. If you're not in endgame, well then get there. Alright, now time for the last accessory. Before I start, if you're enjoying this video, make sure to hit the like button below. It really helps push the video out to more people and grow the channel. Anyways, the last accessory I recommend for this build is the Soaring Insignia. It grants infinite wing and rocket boot flight time and increases mobility in every way. 7.5% increased movement speed, 75% increased acceleration, and increased jump speed. It basically makes you the Flash. But keep in mind that the Soaring Insignia does not count as wings on its own, so you'll need to equip a pair of wings like the Fishron or Empress wings, or at least a pair of boots like the Terraspark boots to gain the infinite flight time. The Soaring Insignia is a great drop from the Empress of Light in expert and master mode, but once again, don't worry. If you're in normal mode, I have a solution for you. First, no matter what mode you're in, use a bug net to catch prismatic lacewings, which only spawn on the surface hallowed between 7:30 and midnight, which you can check by equipping a watch. Then, if you're in expert and master mode, release the prismatic lacewing in any bomb during nighttime and kill it to summon the Empress of Light. If you release this critter outside the hallow, it'll disappear almost immediately, so get ready to switch to a weapon and shoot quick. And if you're in the hallow, it won't disappear immediately and you'll have time to kill it. Beat the Empress and get the Soaring Insignia. Simple. Now if you're in normal mode, really the only thing you can do to get the Soaring Insignia is catch prismatic lacewings in the surface hallow of your normal world. Then create a new world, build an arena there, wait till nighttime, and summon the Empress of Light. She's a tad harder in expert mode, but if you defeated her in normal mode, then it shouldn't take you more than just a few tries. Since expert mode Empress of Light mainly just increases her health, speed, and number of projectiles a little bit, the Soaring Insignia is a guaranteed drop, so you'll only need to defeat her once to get it. Last but not least, we have some armor. The reason I included armor armor lasts is because it's optional, kinda. The hallowed armor is needed to become a true ninja in Terraria, since the whole set offers the holy protection buff, which gives you a 100% chance to dodge the next attack after you strike an enemy. But the hallowed armor is also risky endgame because, well, it's low defense. However, with the hallowed armor set bonus of holy protection combined with the rest of the accessories I've talked about so far, you dodge many of your attacks. Striking an enemy will cause holy protection for the next 30 seconds, which is a guaranteed dodge. And if you don't have holy protection, you still have a 27% chance to dodge the next attack, which is almost 1 in every 3 attacks. I will be honest, this build is more powerful in Master Mode because by the time most people play Master Mode, they know how Terraria's boss fights go, so they're better at dodging and movement. Because in Master Mode, most enemies of your same progression level will kill you in 2-3 hits, so defense is less valuable since all enemies and bosses do tons of damage whether or not you have high defense. Using the ninja build, you can increase how many hits you take to die, 2 to 3 by most Master Mode enemies, but that can be turned to 4 to 5 or even 6 with the ninja build. It offers more survivability in harder modes than easier modes. But anyways, moral of the story is to use the hallowed armor if you're confident enough in your dodging abilities. Otherwise, you can use another endgame armor set and still have a good dodge chance from the Master Ninja Gear and Brain of Confusion. The ninja armor build consists of these 4 pieces: the Master Ninja Gear, Brain of Confusion, Soaring Insignia, and the hallowed armor. It would make sense that most people switch out the hallowed armor endgame for a better set like the Beetle, Shroomite, Spectre, or Spooky armor. However, even just using the Master Ninja Gear, Brain of Confusion, and Soaring Insignia is a great idea since you'll get a good dodge chance and good mobility boost. Thank you for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like for more content like this. See you guys later.